Ramsey versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Hello there, Giulini here. Welcome back to Giulini Plays Random Stuff. As I talked yesterday, I'm gonna bring you to some discard, disco, warlock, whatever you want to call it, and I'll bring that to you today. Historically speaking, as probably can show in my win rate as well, I am not been the greatest warlock player ever. I historically haven't done really well with any warlock deck in any meta, but hopefully I can change this a little bit here and start putting some wins out. If not, I'm just gonna record some of the losses as well and then bring you those. But let's see how we fare from now on.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
So the question becomes, what are we dealing with here? Is this a ping mage or a big spell mage? Hard to tell for sure.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Okay, not gonna trigger the mana first. I'm not gonna draw here, because then I'm gonna end up overdrawing on the next turn. And we definitely don't want that. It's a very slow turn that we're doing here, but a very slow game. That happens when you draw your mid game in a no early game. What is he considering here? Okay. Let's see what we get out of our slime.
Job's done.
Gargoyle is not too bad.
No waves can sink the ship.
Okay, this is a big spell mage, it will seem. Okay, so his strategy is to freeze it so we don't trigger it. Huh? Bad news for you, my dude. We're gonna do exactly that. Let's put a school teacher down.
Anybody?
Let's get a touch.
Job's done.
I bring the muscle and the magic.
And we don't have any spells that you can trade off with.
Any questions?
Clear that out.
Pick me, pick me.
Just touch on the evoker. Now walking dead down. And drop.
Do you take me for an ordinary mage?
That's actually quite alright. I think we can deal with that in a very simple way. Got a nice cool tutor then.
Anybody? done.
Okay, double next year. I'll kill out that. Okay. Oh, I kind of want to deal with this in a simple way. Let's get Nyxia. Stats on that.
Any questions?
Kill the Bran.
It's my turn.
Any questions?
Hit the face. So we know he has a rune in hand. The question is, do you want a rune on this board? Could end up backfiring on him in a little bit. And if he's not gonna rune, then what is he
You
gonna
wish to
do?
match wits with me.
Okay. That's a very lucky board.
Sun sets.
Okay, we definitely need to do something about this. Good thing we have a little bit of an out here.
Any questions?
Are you gonna clean that up?
This will keep us alive on board. Barely. We really high roll that. With 2 death wings.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Like, we can clear this up. But
Are you gonna clean that up?
it's not gonna be enough because you can just Astral next turn and then we're dead.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Which I know, so I'm just gonna concede here.
Impressive. You win this time.
The 16 damage from Astral would destroy me, so. From here on, I'm just gonna record the next 2 games, win or loss. It's unfortunate I can't bring in the wins today, but this deck is really having a rough time. As you can see, this deck has been having a hard time today.
Thompson!
Is this an indicator that the deck is not really good?
The legions
Well,
rage.
I can see how the deck is supposed to work, and
Stormwind will
what you can get out of it.
in Rome.
For sure. And I think should the meta change, then perhaps we can get something more out of this. But
I see you.
in this current meta, it's in for a rough time.
What enticing power.
Especially against a demon hunter. with no early game. Okay. At least we have some control tools. So if he wants to do like a phantasm here, we can clear some of it up. Need to great. Already getting the first step done. Starting off for next turn as well. I'm just gonna leave it as it is.
What enticing power!
Okay. We can definitely clear up some of this.
Gift of the arcane enlightens us. You're an interesting foe. You are an interesting foe.
He likes to emote a lot. That's fine.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
Okay. Let's go clear that minion.
You are an interesting foe.
Let's not draw here.
What enticing power!
Let's just do a soul barrage.
You are an interesting foe. I give thanks where it is due.
Okay. Setting off for the next turn as well.
What enticing power! What enticing power!
Oh, definitely the kind of fear.
You are an interesting
Get the heal up.
You are an interesting foe.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
So what is he going with here?
Amidst the flames, only we shall remain.
seems a little premature.
I see. I was enticing.
Maybe. Like, we can just
Was enticing.
see if this gets us there.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
Is it board turn?
Was enticing.
Oh no. Well, game number 2. As I said, the deck can do a lot of things, but it really has a hard time against these meta decks. So, jumping into game 3, like this deck at all working.
Versus Gul'dan.
We've been kicked up and down the curve
Essence of
from
fear.
essentially any deck out there. Can we finish the day up with a win? I really hope so, but I'm not too confident about it.
I see you've brought guests.
Is it a fun deck to play though? Yeah, I think so. I can see the potential. And if there's some sort of shift in the meta, this could be a viable deck for sure. I'm not so sure about it in the current meta though.
Drown in your sorrows.
Okay, so this is Curse Imp. Oh, that's not anything. It's a read one with Feutar, something a big disruption one. So let's keep these instead.
Drown in your sorrows. A mistake? Now?
Let's destroy one of those. Let's go with
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
pass along. Second one, clear the board out. Draw again.
A little fire never hurt nobody.
Let's go with the slime.
Job's done. Finally! It is that obey me! Mostly.
Okay.
You would make a fine disciple. Job done.
All that. At least then we are live on board.
These books are ruined.
Such glory!
Maybe this can get us down.
Zinjari. Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Yes. Still not getting us there.
You would make a
Impressive. You win this time.
So, okay. That's 3 games. Normally I would just ignore losses, record the wins, and bring you those in the video. Unfortunately, I kind of struggle to see where we would get the wins with this deck. As I see this deck has potential. There's some very good points in this deck and how it can work. Is it a deck I would craft? Absolutely not. No, it's not worth it. If there's a change in the meta, this deck could work. But as it is right now, it doesn't. It could also just be me having incredibly bad warlock skills. That's entirely possible. But that being said, is it a fun deck to play? Yes. There's some very fun plays, shenanigan plays you can play off. This is more than a meme deck than anything else, I think. It's definitely not a deck I would climb with. So, if you have the dust or have the cards, could you craft this and have a good laugh with it? Sure. But as a meta deck, not really. That being said, at least I hope you enjoyed my take on this warlock. I'm gonna include the deck code in the description for the video as well. If you wanna craft this or build this deck yourself, then you can. But that's probably it for me today. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring you the meta deck for warlock, or the biggest one of them, the Curse Imp warlock. You would technically say, speaking, there's 2 meta warlock decks, the Imp warlock and the Curse Imp. Personally, I like the Curse Imp better because it has a little more variety than just an aggro deck. So that's what I'm gonna bring you tomorrow. Until then, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and until tomorrow, be good to each other, and goodbye.